Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on this channel. You have to excuse any background noise that you might hear. I will try to edit it out obviously, but they're doing something out. I'm not sure what they're doing. It's ridiculous. So much noise all the time. You would expect that living here in the middle of nowhere it'd be quiet, but no. No, it won't. However, let's try and not focus on that. Instead, let's try and focus on God of War 4. Again, I know some of you might get sick of it by now. But fortunately for you, there is plenty of other videos you can watch if you want. But if you are a fan of God of War 4 and are hyped just like I am, then this is some good news because there's more trailers. There are so many trailers for this game. It's ridiculous in a good way because I love it. God of War 4 is the game that got me extremely hyped. You can check out previous video for that right there if you want. I don't know which one because there's so many already. You can check all of them out by, subscribing to my channel and going to the homepage and just searching God of War and you will find so many of them. It's amazing. This is a trailer for more gameplay. It's Trolls and Exploration is what it's called. So this is simply more gameplay. Exploration, hopefully gonna get a bit into how open this world is as you can explore it. Trolls, I'm always curious about a couple trolls. All in all though, this game, I'm not going to say too much about it because I've already said it in every video so far. If you're new, again, you can check out the other videos on my channel or with the eye that you can click right there in the corner if you want. Highly appreciate it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and check out this trailer. God of War 4 gameplay, Trolls and Exploration. This game is coming out soon and I can't wait to see some more stuff. Blood and gore, intense violence, and strong language.
The team at Santa Monica Studio put a lot of work into just like creating
these trolls. Yeah, we've seen a couple of these.
World of God of War, and you know
awesome.
That extends to the trolls themselves. They have a unique language that they speak amongst each other. So there's actually this big fella's actually saying something. I don't know what, but I'm assuming it's like "get out of my way, pesky insect."
Something like that. PlayStation Underground. They're releasing a lot of trailers for this game.
Guys, you got Sid here as well as Justin and Kristen. We're taking an exclusive look at God of War. This is footage you will not see anywhere else. And this is a troll you won't see in any of the other footage out there either. That is a nasty looking fellow.
Is that a fire troll or something?
Yeah, look at this thing. These trolls are actually unique. They're named characters in the game's lore. Tell us a little bit.
Each one is different. Each one has a completely different backstory. You know, as with Norse mythology, everything here sort of has a little bit of a story, a little bit of a narrative to it. So each of these guys, they're going to look a little different. They're going to fight a little different. The way you want to go up against them, you might want to think about it differently.
Yeah, this guy looks a lot meaner. He's a lot more aggressive.
I love his face, man.
An interesting fact too. I mean, the team at Santa Monica Studio put a lot of work into just like creating this sort of Norse world of God of War, and you know that extends to the trolls themselves. They have a unique language that they speak amongst each other. So there's actually this big fellow.
That is really cool.
I don't know what, but I'm assuming it's like "get out of my way, pesky insect." But
they got a bit of a chip on their shoulder because I think part of the backstory is that they've been betrayed by the gods. You know, and they have all these different cities and villages. And
I'd be mad too.
They, you know.
Yeah, I can see
why.
why.
Down to fight.
Boy, this game just looks so good.
I agree.
Some friendly
no puppies.
You know, you're seeing just a different side of God of War with this game. That camera.
The glowing eyes are an interesting touch. Though.
Yeah. This camera, I think, is worthy of discussion because, I mean, this is
it's seamless.
It's like a one-cut game. They don't, like, cut to cinematics or cut to another character.
Exactly.
Yeah, and even the camera angle, it's a lot closer to Kratos, a more intimate camera there.
Yeah, a lot more intimate and really makes you feel like you're there, you know?
Yeah,
sure.
Especially during combat, you sort of feel the impact of every hit. It sort of shakes just a little bit. Makes it feel like you really are Kratos.
And sort of robust loot system here too, something we really haven't seen necessarily in God of War to date. So
I wouldn't know, but
it's just a different take.
I like that,
and a really fresh and exciting take on a classic PlayStation IP.
We're seeing some light puzzle elements. It looks like here.
Destroy all those things to open the chest.
Notably, you don't have to
mash
the button to open chests anymore.
And there's a lot of different kinds of chests. The animations are always different.
Ooh, a purple thing.
That's a way to enhance your health.
Nice. Oh, cool.
I think so the more of those puzzles that you find, they're sort of higher level loot that you're going to find in those rune chests.
Yeah, these environments. Look at this environment. I mean, just so detailed. So this tickled me too. You know, this is a new look at God of War, and the climbing is something that I always associated with God of War. You remember those epic climbing sequences?
Yeah.
So Cory Barlog's sort of a veteran on the series. He worked on the original. He was creative director on the second game.
It's a bit Uncharted-esque.
He's creative director on this title as well, and he's riddled this game with just references, homages, clues for fans.
I also just love these quiet moments though with Atreus, that as you're moving through the world, he's constantly, you know, commenting it with fresh eyes. I just love the relationship between Atreus and Kratos. You really see it develop just right away from the beginning. It just
I'm
right
curious about seeing that as well.
It's definitely going to be, I think, the centerpiece of the game. It's pretty clear. It's got a lot of power to it emotionally. Like Kratos is this sort of troubled character. You know, if you've played these other games, he's in a different place in his life. He's got a lot of responsibility in a way that he maybe hasn't had in the past. And you know, he has to struggle to like keep his temper, something he's not maybe known for exactly. So, really, really interested to see where they go with that in this game.
Yeah, it's interesting. It feels a lot more open, a lot more kind of catered to taking your time and exploring.
Absolutely.
Kind of punctuated by the fast action sequences.
Has this been here all this time?
Just beautiful.
Why don't you help me up there?
Oh, here we have you know, this Leviathan axe. This is the Kratos' new weapon of choice, and has a lot of impact in combat, but it also has some properties that sort of lend themselves to puzzle solving as well.
Wait for me, boy.
This fog
Some
is
action
gorgeous.
scenes there.
That is some crazy looking fog there.
Atreus!
Well, hope you liked our exclusive sneak peek here at God of War. This is footage you won't see anywhere else, and we are all dying to play it when it launches on PS4, April 20th. See you next time.
Bit big for that, huh? So yeah, God of War 4. A bit more information about Atreus again. Not as much with their relationship, but mostly the world and the exploration aspect of the world, which I think looks really good and really interesting. Something happened there. I need to respond. Okay, back to the video. God of War 4. It's again, it looks very interesting. I like the exploration part that you showed us a little bit, because obviously this game is a lot of combat. It's a lot of you know, enemies fighting monsters and these creatures that have been created beautifully. I like the fact that the trolls are like different characters that have a name and different backgrounds, and that sort of stuff really intrigues me, and I really like to see that. When it comes to the exploration, it's not an open world, of course, but it's but it's definitely worth checking out, because I like that they you know, the detail that they put into it and the information that you can find, hopefully. That's what I like about certain games. You know, I have the same thing with like Dragon Age. Dragon Age, for an example, Dragon Age Inquisition, it's not an open world, but it is like definitely big in these like different areas. And once you get into an area, there's all sorts of information to find, loot to find. But especially the information is something I find very cool, like little codexes or pieces of information with lore and that sort of stuff. I really, really appreciate that. So this world looks phenomenal. We already knew that. The way it's been created with the colors and the shades and the shadow and the snow, it looks phenomenal. Graphics definitely are one of the biggest hits for a game so far, from what I can tell. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this. God of War 4, there's so many trailers coming out, it's utterly ridiculous. Honestly, I don't know where to look. They're everywhere. They are literally everywhere. There's so many of them, you wouldn't even believe it. Or maybe you do, because you've seen it on this channel. If you want to keep seeing them in the future though, make sure to subscribe, again, down there. And whilst you're down there, feel free to leave a like. It would be fairly appreciated. You can go down in the description and check out the links to my social media. You can follow me there if you want. And the donation options. If you value my content, this video, or me as a person, or all of the above, anything would be tremendously appreciated to keep my channel going, to keep me going. If you value this content and want to see more of it, then that will be really, really appreciated. It's needed. So support your smaller creators, whether it's me or someone else. Check out the links in the description if you want to support me. That would be really, really appreciative. God of War 4, I think it's going to come out somewhere in May, or maybe end of this month. Was it April? I don't quite remember. It's pretty soon. I know that much. I'll keep you in touch, because there's more trailers to come. I'm pretty sure, much sure of it. In the end screen, which will be there in a couple seconds, you will be able to go to another part of the God of War trailer that I've reacted to before. So without further ado, you can go ahead and click on that one and watch some more information about this beautiful, beautiful game. And then I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.